What's going on, everybody? C4 here today, and no, you're not confused. We are starting the connected franchise mode universe today. First up, NCAA, and then tonight will be the debut episode of the Philadelphia Eagles Madden 18 connected franchise mode. But we are encompassing everything college to the pros in this connected franchise mode universe on Beast Mode TV. So we have to start here at week number 1. We did the debut episode at the beginning of the week where we highlighted all the star players that you're going to want to try to keep an eye on throughout this NCAA primer. These videos aren't going to be super long. They're just more so a companion to the main vehicle that is the Philadelphia Eagles connected franchise mode. But there are some big matchups to look forward to here in week number 1. We are going to, I posed the question, what one game do you really want to see? There are a couple big ones, but definitely the most notable games. Mississippi State, Oklahoma State, that's not bad. Number 11 ranked Oklahoma State, that is. We had Texas A&M versus Texas. That's a big time matchup with Texas being ranked number 23. It's the official game of the week. But the most popular game that you guys want to see, and we will be showing the highlights from that game, is going to be, I don't know how this didn't get the ultimate primetime spot. Maybe it did. It's going to be the University of Georgia, 15th ranked, going up against defending, reigning, Clemson Tigers. LSU TCU is not bad, but that will be the game you'll be seeing your highlights from. And more importantly, after all these games are simulated, we will be checking back at the stats of all the top rookies and seeing where they are and how they'll really affect, the first week of scouting within the Philadelphia Eagles connected franchise mode. So let's jump right into the highlights of this Georgia-Clemson ball game. Real good one to start the season out. Here we are in this massive matchup, all 90s. Look at that, 90s everywhere. Surprisingly, Georgia with, not losing a whole lot of guys to the NFL draft, coming with a 93 overall versus Clemson's 91. The top players that the game's telling you for Clemson's the wide receiver, Deon Cain. You have Wilkins, the defensive tackle. They're highlighting the kicker, but more importantly, it's going to be interesting to see how the quarterback play is without Deshaun Watson no longer in the lineup. And then, of course, you need, pretty much everyone on the defensive line for Clemson is an absolute beast. Looking at Georgia, you got Nick Chubb trying to have a tremendous senior season. You got Smith, the middle linebacker there. You got Isaac Nata, maybe the best young tight end in the country. And then you got Easton, the young quarterback. How is he going to take it into his sophomore season? Of course, being a Gator fan, we are controlling the Clemson Tigers. So hopefully things go well in our favor. Let's jump into this ball game to see what happens. Oh! And we're opening up on the drive on 3rd and a goddamn mile. Hunter Johnson, the freshman, hitting Deon Cain, the absolute stud at wide receiver. Look at this. How does he make that contested catch? Number 8. Let's go. Opening drive touchdown. Deon Cain, my God, on 3rd and 22 again. Natrez Patrick, the leader, debatably, of this Georgia Bulldogs defense, is doing everything he can. 3rd and a mile. Deon Cain back again. He's OP, man. He's just OP. He may be declaring. Who knows? He's a beast. 3rd and goal on the 1. We're not going to go C4 special. It's a new year, new me. But CJ Fuller trying to punch this one in and make it a 2-score game. And he gets in untouched against a very fearsome Georgia Bulldog defensive line. Having a good day here for CJ Fuller. There you go. Does some goddamn dude love taunt. 14-0 Clemson in the second quarter. And just like that, fellas, game over. Clemson tops the University of Georgia in a big-time ranked battle and moves on. How big of a dip is Georgia going to take? Look at this play of the game. Oh, Deon Cain with a defender draped all over him comes down with the incredible touchdown as Clemson Nation losing plenty of guys to the NFL draft. No more Deshaun Watson. No more Wayne Gallman. Just to name a few. But now, no more Mike Williams. No more Jordan Leggett. No more leader of the linebacking core, Ben Ballware. They're still able to come through. Deon Cain getting player of the game. 4 catches, 159 yards, and a touchdown in our game of the week. Let's look at the final scoreline. Look at these little snapshots. Things are looking beautiful. This guy's sad that he's probably not going to play in a goddamn bowl game. 19-7 is the final. Big time performance, Deion Kane. We're going to check back in with some results around the league. Maybe upset of the year. Let's jump right into that now. After Clemson's big victory, a crazy first week of NCAA football as title contenders and hopeful Penn State falls 31-24 against Syracuse. Penn State led by, obviously, Trace McSorley, Saquon Barkley. Eric Dungy did enough here. 271 yards, 1 touchdown, running the ball, dual threat. But, I mean, Penn State, Trace McSorley, 124 yards, 2 touchdowns. Saquon Barkley, 130 yards, kept off the sheet. That is going to drastically hurt Penn State's chances of playing and contending for a national title. Michigan went real deep against Central Michigan, taking it into overtime. Always a big-time battle. We got some players of the game here. Polyan, who I guess is Michigan's quarterback, 5 touchdowns on the day. Wilson Spate, 325 yards, no touchdown, or 1 touchdown, 1 pick, but that is real close. Shaky start from Michigan, to say the least, as we go through the rest of these scores. I mean, Oklahoma State, Mississippi State, very competitive game there. Mason Rudolph and company get past Mississippi State. Dak Prescott. Look at that. A&M, Texas in a defensive battle. Texas A&M to edge by them 17-14. Looks like Texas's title hopes are gone, even though, I mean, how long was that? Temple with the massive upset over Notre Dame, 23-20. My God, in overtime. What the hell happened in this game? Let's see here. Temple Owls. Let's go, Philly. Ooh. What happened for St. Brown? 8 catches, 67 yards, and touchdown for the superstar, you would say, of that game. Friggin', where's the big one? Where is the big Auburn taken down deep with Washington State? But the biggest upset, Virginia Tech, number 19, has upset Alabama 27-20. So many people thought and believed that Alabama was going to go undefeated all season long. And they start out with a defeat. Very disappointing. Bo Scarborough had a good day. 25 carries, 175 yards, and a touchdown. Hurts, 1 interception. Could not get the passing game whatsoever. Looking at Virginia Tech, decent run game. 97 yards there from the back. McMillan got, oh my God, he was an absolute animal. 83 yards. McMillan, might as well call him the Alabama killer, as Alabama starts the year 0-1, falling from the #1 ranked team in the country all the way down to number 9. Absolutely insane. Crazy fucking week. College football, expect the unexpected. Let's take a quick look at some of the key stat lines for players and players to watch, and we'll wrap it up here, guys, very short. So lastly, we're going to finish up with the players of the week. Into the nation, defensive player of the year goes to Willie Harvey Jr. of Iowa State, who finished with 5 tackles and 2 interceptions. And quarterback, Florida transfer Will Grier, now in West Virginia, 6 total touchdowns against, look, inferior competition. In the ACC, big day from DeAndre Francois, 5 total touchdowns for him. Jordan Hayes with 2 picks. Big Ten, Ben Nineman had 6 total. Oh my God, big performance there. Got the sack and assist combo. Clayton Thorson of Northwestern with 3 touchdowns as well. The Big 12 is pretty much wrapped up. Big 12, big week for the Big 12 there. There's the American Conference. These guys probably aren't going to do a whole lot. Central USA, again, in the Independents. Hey, shout out to Sequally Canada. Great last name. And the MAC, there we go. We got in the Midwest. Again, none of these guys, you don't have to worry about them probably getting drafted. But 6 touchdowns there for Utah State quarterback Kent Myers. In the Pac-12, Darnay Holmes, the freshman corner from UCLA, with 2 interceptions. And Sam Darnold against a Hawaii team overmatched, 52-7 victory. 306 yards, 5 total touchdowns from Darnold, starting off his Heisman campaign on the right foot. In the SEC, free safety on Texas A&M, Clifford Chapman with tackle and an interception, and Drew Lock of Mizzou with 3 total touchdowns. Sun Belt, again, there's some Sun Belt guys, but overall, still the talking points has to be Penn State and Alabama, both following in the opening week. Thank you guys for watching the beginning of NCAA. Tonight will be the debut episode of the Philadelphia Eagles Connected franchise mode in Madden 18. So subscribe if you're brand new. Stay tuned for that. And until next time, C4, saying peace out.